today we are with Susri, who owns Mathnasium. They are not new, but they are new to Lexington, and I'm going to let you explain it all. So tell us all about it.
This is Mathematium, Burlington, Lexington.
Okay.
So that's how the name goes. It's kind of a territory base. So it's like, so we were physically in Burlington, although we always had the Burlington and Lexington. We were there almost for 5 years. And then obviously Lexington has a good opportunity. We had a lot of kids going from here to Burlington, and they were always looking for it. And we happened to find the right spot.
It's good space.
And we got it, and we moved last year here.
Nice. Okay. So what do you do? What does the Math Learning Center, what is it?
So Mathematium is an after-school learning center,
Okay.
Which teaches students all the way from kindergarten to all the way grade 12. We also have some college students. We also get some adults. Yes, adults so we get a lot of adults from the Hanscom Air Force Base.
Okay.
Typically, these are people who are trying to do rank advancement, and as part of their rank advancement, they have to take a Air Force training test and those kind of things, and which is why they need the math portion of it, and which we help them. We have got nurses who are going for nurse practitioner positions. So that's our all adult section, but I'm not going to talk too much about it.
Right.
But occasionally we get those, and we are very excited about that as well. So Mathnasium is more about a customized learning center. So it is not one thing fits all. That's the thing which attracted me almost 10 years ago when I started this. I started my first center in Acton, and then I expanded to the Burlington, Lexington, and my third center is in Sudbury.
Nice.
And I do have other businesses, same along with the educational thing, which is fencing, science, public speaking, coding.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're busy.
So Mathnasium, it's all about how and where we meet with the students. So the first step starts with an assessment, and then wherever the students are in terms of their math level versus their grade level, that's where we will start them with. For high school students, we take a little bit of a change in tune. So it is customized to all students, irrespective of the grade level. For high school students, because the school curriculum varies significantly from one school district to another school district, we go a lot with the schools as what the kids are doing, because their GPAs are super important at that time. So we take a little bit different turn. Elementary, middle school students, our goal is to keep them ahead and make sure that they are not only getting the help they need for the school, but they're also going a little bit ahead, because in middle school there are different levels of math which starts. So our goal for the younger kids is to get them to that level that they are always in the higher level.
I see.
We also do a lot of competition preparations for those mathlets.
Okay.
It's not for all, but we do find some kids who are super interested in math and they want to do it. So we want to challenge them further with that. And we want to see that there is no limit and you can always go. So I do all the Math Olympiad training and competitions. We take the students as I has United States Math Olympiad.
Wow.
So it's basically the whole, it bottoms down is the customized curriculum and one-on-one kind of phase where we are working with the students. Each student has their own learning style. Everybody doesn't learn in the exact same way. And that's what we want to see, like what is the student's learning style, if they're verbal, if they're visual, if they're tactile. A lot of kids come in and say that, hey, I'm a visual kid, I'm an artist, I cannot do math. That's not true.
Right.
You can do math, you just have to be taught a little differently, that's all. So that is what we want to encourage, like every brain can do math, and artists actually can do very well math. In fact, the founder of Mathnasium, Larry, he's a very good guitarist, and he paints very well as well.
Wow.
So there you go, the creative minds actually does very good math. So that is our goal here, is to make sure we are giving them the tools as how their brain works and how we can work with them.
Nice. And so who teaches the math?
We have teachers. So I'm the director, so I mostly don't teach. When I'm in the center, I sometimes do jump in, but most of the times I do have teachers. They are They are school teachers, they are graduates, math graduates, masters, PhD. It's not mandatory to be a school teacher to be working here. What we are looking for is somebody who's passionate about math, knows math, and loves kid. Okay. That's the only criteria. And of course, everybody who comes in, just like our students come in with an assessment, our teachers also come with an assessment. Okay. So irrespective of the degrees they have, they always take a first test, because math is something like that. You'll forget. If they don't do it for a long time, they'll forget. So we want to make sure that the teachers who are coming in, they have the degrees, of course. That's why they are even interviewing. But after that, we will give them a test to make sure where they are, if they're rusty and all. And if it is a right fit, then just like the students, we actually create a binder for the teachers as well to fresh up on those things. So I have a team of about 25 people. And yeah, they are all, I have a lot of graduate students who are doing masters or PhDs. I have teachers who are school teachers who have been working in the school districts for 10-15 years. I have special ed teachers who have been working, because we work with all categories. I mean, wherever you are, we'll meet you there and we'll work from there.
So do people come here for different reasons, like, hey, my kid isn't doing really well in math, can you help him?
Yes.
Or, hey, my kid is doing really well in math, but I want to take him to the next level?
Yes to that too.
All right. And do they get taught individually?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is the beauty of the program. So wherever the students are, we'll meet them there. And then based on the assessment, we will have a custom plan for them. Okay. So the students who are like, okay, I love math and I want to go beyond and I want to see what else is there. Those are the kids, we are taking them ahead of the grade level, and then we are challenging with the competition maths and all those things, which are national, international competitions, and it's a whole different training for that. Those are the kids who are mathlets and are hungry for more, and they're getting bored in school. So we take them to the next level. There are kids who are struggling and don't feel math is a good subject for them and feel beaten. Yes, we absolutely work with them as well. Also kids who have special needs, we do work with them. As I said, we have teachers who have special ed teachers from school who have the specific training. We also work with them. So it totally depends on where we are meeting the student, what is the family's need, what we are looking for, and then we will individualize and work with them.
And is it a flexible schedule? Like, how often do kids come?
Well, that kind of starts, again, that's also flexible, but it starts with an assessment, which is how we give an recommendation. So for example, right now it's summer, we are testing the students at the grade level they're completing or they're coming into. So whatever is the goal, what we're hearing from the parent, like for example, a parent will come and say that my child has done extremely well in the previous grade level and I want him to be ready for the next grade level. Okay, so based on that feedback, we will decide if we are going to give the next grade level assessment or the previous grade level assessment. If they say that they struggle a little bit and they need probably some reinforcement before they go in, then we'll give them the grade level they completed. If they say that they have done very well, we want to keep them ahead, so we'll give them. And then based on the assessment, we will give a recommendation. So for now, let's say I get a 5th grade student, and a 5th grade student just completed 5th grade going into 6th grade. They come in and they do like a 90% score. Great, this kid is good. They can come once a week and we can work with them just to keep them ahead. Let's say I get a 5th grade student at a 60-70%. Okay, solid, but there were some gaps. So we might need them to see them 2 times a week, which is 2 hours. If somebody comes in 5th grade, completed 4th grade and got like 20 to 30%, there is gap, not just in 5th grade, the previous grade. For those students, we might recommend 3 times a week. So it depends on where we are meeting them. Yes.
Nice. Well, it's a very interesting program. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you as well.
So how do people get in touch with Mathnasium? Is it a website?
Yes. So we have a website, mathnasium.com, Burlington, Lexington. Our email address is burlingtonlexington@mathnasium.com. And our phone number is 707. Even though the 70 come as a California number, it's actually because it rotates between all the 3 centers. It's 707-709-MATH. That's the only number which I could find with a math in that. That's why it's 707-709 Math, and our website is there.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Beth. Thank you.